Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another CYPRX video banger. In today's video, we're going to discuss and talk about what to do with your potential newly found crypto wealth after the next bull market cycle and after you've taken profits. So if you all enjoy these video breakdowns, do us a favor, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. None of this is financial advice. Again, I'm just attempting to spread the awareness, spread the knowledge, spread the information, because the vast amount of what I'm about to go over today, most people in crypto don't even know exist. Most people in crypto don't even know how to take advantage of these opportunities. So we're going to start here on the X space. Shout out to Common Sense Crypto for this post. Now, in this post, I personally disagree with it to an extent, and I'm going to explain to you why. So the post from Common Sense Crypto goes on a read, and shout out to this gentleman. He puts out a phenomenal amount of information in the digital asset space, really great in-depth research, no hype or anything like that. So again, I support this man's work. I'm not disagreeing with him to attack him or anything like that, but I'm disagreeing to show you all other options, okay? And let me make my point. So he said, while you are waiting to make some real money off of your investments into utility crypto assets like XRP, XLM, XTC, and he named a whole bunch, HBAR, Algo, Quant, which we're going to get into in today's video breakdown. The easiest way to stay patient is to start planning ways to not only take some profit, but how to put that money to work for you. Real estate, small or large businesses, buy gold or silver, or even trust that pays you monthly. This is so that way you have a strong game plan, so you no longer have to work for someone else. Well, let me show you all how you don't have to be waiting for some blow off bull market cycle in order for you to earn passive income. Not only that, but traditional investing is dying. Real estate, as an example, getting attached to these physical, tangible assets and the old traditional way of investing, it's dead. Who wants to go take out a mortgage? Who wants to go take out a loan to buy a property, then go find tenants and get into that hands-on business? And in my personal opinion, having done that, having been an investor in real estate, it's a headache. You don't need those physical attachments anymore. Small or large businesses, everything is going digital. Every enterprise, every organization, and every business is all migrating over to distributed ledger technology and blockchain-based ecosystems.
So everything is going digital. People are clearly expressing a preference for it.
Decentralized applications to realize that overarching vision. That vision is going to be realized in every sector of the industry. I mean, what you hear about a lot is the finance sector, but it's much broader than that. It's going to be in finance, it's going to be in real estate, it's going to be in supply chain use cases, and et cetera, et cetera. Every part of the internet, every sector of society is going to be affected by this technology and this model in this new version of the internet that's being created. And Hedera is one of those players.
Buy gold or silver. Everything is becoming digital in the commodities industry as well. And so let me show you all different routes, again, that not only in the future, when you do become a multi-millionaire in cryptocurrency, which hopefully those of you all listening do, holding utility assets, but how you can also partake in life-changing wealth by growing your passive income portfolio through the utilization of DeFi in the now. Like, I'm literally going to blow your mind. So many people don't even understand or know how to do this, which is why we're dropping our Wealth 28 Club DeFi University at the end of this month. This is up and coming. We have been working on this here at CYPRX for the past couple of months now, and we are ready to release it to you all so that way you all can take advantage of the education and the information that we provide here at CYPRX and utilize that to grow your knowledge in the DeFi space, to learn how to start making passive income in the now. And when you do experience life-changing wealth in crypto, you can then use that newly found wealth to maintain a stable, healthy income. So first thing we're going to talk about today, and again, shout out to Common Sense Crypto, is utilizing these particular assets that he mentioned to actually expand your passive income in the now. So we're going to head over to DeFi Llama and we're going to scroll down and we're going to take a look at categories. And two categories that I want you all to focus your attention on are liquid staking and DEXs. So first, before we get into this, you need to understand that the DeFi ecosystem as a whole is roughly worth about 89.0. Yesterday it was like $90.1 billion. It fluctuates when the market goes up and down, just like the rest of the crypto ecosystem, but DeFi is not going anywhere. When Terra Luna collapsed, when FTX collapsed, and so on and so forth, DeFi was one of the ecosystems in the digital asset space that actually thrived.
That was triggered by this lapse of risk management, right? right? When you saw the CDFI lenders like BlockFi and Nexo and Celsius kind of blow up, right, due to the contagion, did DeFi blow up? No, they didn't.
Okay, it's not going anywhere. Yes, it's going to get regulated, but financial institutions and large organizations are very interested in DeFi. The DeFi ecosystem as a whole is actually set to expand over $300 billion by 2030. And if you consider that compared to where the market's at now, that's an exponential growth factor. All right. But taking your attention down here to categories on DeFi Llama, two categories I want you all to focus on in the now. Again, this is both after, post, bull run cycle where you can start to stick your capital, leave it in digital assets and allow it to work for you. But now in the moment, start to earn passive income while you wait. Instead of holding the digital assets that Common Sense Crypto mentioned in this post, you could actually be earning interest, yield, and APR on these digital assets right now, people, right now. Okay. So two focused points, liquid staking and DEXs. Now, liquid staking, let's talk about that real fast. Liquid staking allows users to stake their cryptocurrency to support blockchain networks and earn rewards while still maintaining liquidity. That's the important part because it's separate from traditional staking. Users in liquid staking receive tokens representing their staked assets, which can be traded or used in other DeFi activities, thus enabling them to earn staking rewards without locking up your capital entirely. And then underneath of that, you have DEXs. Now on DEXs, i.e. decentralized exchanges, you can be a liquidity provider. And I'm going to show you that in today's video breakdown. Now, if you don't know what a liquidity provider is, David Schwartz literally at XRP Las Vegas just a couple of days ago told the entire audience that XRP holders have the ability to do this. And it went right over people's head.
Are implemented on decentralized blockchains, you can participate in an automated market maker not just by trading with it, but also by a sort of the equivalent of lending in assets. So remember I said the automated market maker has to have some USD so it can buy XRP whenever someone wants to sell it. And it has to have some XRP so it can sell XRP whenever someone else wants to buy it. And what an automated market maker does is it makes a return. It generates revenue from various different mechanisms, including the spreads on its trades. And if you lend it, your XRP or your USD or both, then you own a sort of share of the automated market maker and you benefit from the trades that automated market maker makes. And one of the things that I've noticed in this space.
Now, a liquidity provider supplies their cryptocurrency to decentralized exchanges or DEXs or liquidity pools, facilitating trading by ensuring there's enough asset availability. And in return, they earn a portion of the transaction fees generated by the platform, allowing them to earn what? Passive income from their otherwise idle assets. So instead of holding these assets dormant in your cold storage wallets now, you could be earning passive income. And here at CYPRX, we are earning passive income. I showed you guys the other day how individuals already in the private CYPRX community, without even dropping our DeFi University, are currently making passive income, right? So you can imagine what it's going to be like when we actually drop our DeFi University and show you guys the ins and outs of how we are growing our DeFi portfolio and how I'm currently in the now making over $1,000 per week in DeFi passive income. So let me show you all how that is even possible. First, we're going to use two assets from the list that Common Sense Crypto named, and we're going to just focus on HBAR, Algo, and maybe even Quant. First, we'll go into Algo. So how could you be earning passive income on your algo if it's sitting dormant in your wallet right now? Well, you can go to the liquid staking section right here, the category on DeFi Llama, and you can scroll down and you can find algo, right? You can find a liquid staking platform that supports algo. And if we scroll right down here, you can see a platform called Folks Finance. And if we click on that, it'll take you over to this page. Now, the total value locked on Folks Finance is 88.6 million. It's a serious platform, right? This is not a joke. There is a lot of money locked on this platform. And if you go over and you click through Folks Finance, you can see it mentions unleashing the power of DeFi. Lend, borrow, trade, and manage digital assets all in one platform. Now, I want you all to understand that this is not some overnight get-rich schematic, but if you don't want your assets just sitting dormant and you actually want them working for you, and let's just fast forward, say crypto post bull market cycle, you do become a multi-millionaire and you have an extra $100,000 to $200,000 laying around that you want working for you. Well, check this out. Right here on Folks Finance, you can lend both Algo and USDC to this lending pool. Now, a lending pool in a nutshell allows you to deposit your assets to then earn yield from folks' finance lending markets. And if you lend these two assets, Algo and USDC, you can earn freaking 42% APY. So on $100,000, think about this, okay? Because again, remember, Common Sense Crypto mentioned earning passive income after the bull market cycle. Well, instead of going out and getting yourself involved in real estate, signing a whole bunch of papers, getting a property, getting in debt, having to go and find tenants and all that stuff, you can go and you can just, and by the way, property nowadays is anywhere between $300,000 to $500,000. You can just go take $100,000, plug that into folks' finance, and you could be earning $42,000 a year just by being a liquidity provider, right? And now, if that's not mind blowing, I don't know what else is. Keep in mind, the DeFi industry is only set to expand. The Bank of International Settlements, I shared a document with you guys on the X space where the Bank of International Settlements even commented on the DeFi space saying that it is here to stay, right? With that in mind, this is just one of the many options for you to not only earn passive income in the now, because let's say, for example, you have $10,000 of Algo. You have $20,000 of Algo sitting dormant in your cold storage wallet. Well, you could take that Algo, a portion of it. I wouldn't recommend, liquidating your entire cold storage portfolio, but you could start to build a DeFi portfolio and you could start to lend some of those assets out now and start earning yield. You could start earning passive income now, which is again why we're dropping the Wealth 28 Club to show you all how we are taking a portion of our portfolio, sticking that into DeFi, growing a DeFi bag, and earning passive income now. And again, remember, this all drops towards the end of May in just a couple of days. So make sure that you stay tuned. Now, another digital asset that Common Sense Crypto mentioned, HBAR, Quant, two digital assets in my utility portfolio that I hold a lot of. Well, let's go over to another category on DeFi Llama where you could be earning passive income in the now. And we're going to open DEXs. So DEXs, again, allow you the ability to become a liquidity provider. Liquidity providers are individuals that, again, lend out their assets that supply liquidity to DEXs in order for trading to take place. Okay. And you earn a portion of the fees via the trading activity that goes on in said trading pair. So for example, Saucer Swap. Saucer Swap is a DEX where you can go and be a liquidity provider for certain digital asset trading pairs. Well, would you look at that? Quant and HBAR on a Saucer Swap V1 wide range pool. Right now, in the moment, if you have these two digital assets sitting dormant in your cold storage wallet doing nothing for you, you're dead wrong. Right? You're dead wrong. You could be earning 17% APR on both your Quant and HBAR. Now, again, this is a wide range pool, so the APR is a lot smaller. Let's say you wanted to enter into a concentrated range and you took the Wealth 28 Club Lounge DeFi University course and you understand concentrated liquidity ranges and how to set proper ranges. And then you choose to go and enter a Saucer Swap V2 range, right? Which is a concentrated liquidity range on Quant and HBAR providing liquidity. Well, you could be earning anywhere between 11 to 70% APR. Now, I get it. A lot of people in the back of their mind, they're going to be like, oh, 17% is nothing. 70% is nothing. I'm looking for 1,000%, right? I get it. But guess what? If you have $10,000 in this portfolio, $10,000 in this one, $10,000 sitting over on Algo, and you're making $3 a day here, $10 a day there, $4 a day here, $1 a day in another platform. That money starts to add up. And the best part about DeFi is you can compound that money. You can take the profits from the fees and the liquidity that you're currently providing, and you can re-implement that back into your DeFi portfolio and literally watch the compound effect, the snowball effect take place. It's immaculate what people are completely allowing to fly over their head due to lack of education and lack of information. But again, this information has gone vastly unnoticed. This is the real reason why they don't want you involved in utility crypto assets, because you could be your own bank.
Sure. So if you're already living in a crypto native economy, right, you're holding Bitcoin, you're holding Ethereum, the natural question becomes, okay, what can I do with it, right? And, if we're going to build up finance in a totally decentralized way, we have to reabsorb these old use cases from the financial world. Lending is a really obvious one. Aave, Compound, there's a bunch of popular protocols. I particularly like Thorchain because you can use native Bitcoin, native Ethereum. They just launched lending as well, but there's no wrappers, there's no bridges. It really takes a lot of the intermediaries out of the process and just lets you hold your own custody of that native asset and put it to work.
You could be earning a lot higher APR and APY than traditional investments give you. Along with that, keep in mind that these traditional investments, like owning a small business or owning a piece of real estate, right? It requires physical and manual labor, a lot of upfront work. Whereas DeFi, outside of just educating yourself, going through our course as an example, when it releases, reading some of the documents and educating yourself on the information that we're going to provide is a lot less upfront work. And then you can, boom, start earning passive income, not only in the now, but when you do experience newly found crypto wealth, let's again take into consideration, maybe you become a multi-millionaire and you have an extra $100,000 just sitting around doing nothing. Well, if you take that $100,000 and you go and plug that into this Saucer Swap V1 pool, you could be earning 17 grand per year. So let's say, for example, you have $200,000 out of your $1 million from post bull market cycle, and you have $200,000 that you wanted to go and put in a real estate property. Well, instead of doing that, you can keep the digital assets that you just experience your newly found wealth on, right? And you can go and lend $100,000 to this liquidity pool, make 17 grand on this one. And then you can go to Forex Finance and you can lend another $100,000 into this pool and make $42,000 a year. Boom, you combine that together and you're now making almost $60,000 a year passive income off of an initial $200,000 investment back into the digital asset ecosystem. Keep in mind that everything is going digital. Everything, every organization, every large financial institution, commodities, real estate, everything is about the transition over to this digital asset landscape. So, Common Sense Crypto, again, we have to influence our followers to stop thinking traditional investing is the way to go. Okay? We have to enlighten individuals on the newly found opportunities in the digital asset ecosystem. And again, through liquid staking or becoming a liquidity provider are one of the many DeFi opportunities that are readily available to us to grow our wealth, not only in the now, but post bull market cycle when it happens. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video breakdown. Again, shout out to Common Sense Crypto. This is not an attack. Love the work that you do, brother. And at the end of the day, I'm just here to, again, educate individuals on the possibilities at hand so that way we can all experience this life-changing wealth, come up on these newly found opportunities and really grow as individuals, then so that way we can help others grow as well. If you all are interested in becoming a Wealth 28 Club member, stick around, stay tuned. Make sure that you're following us on X. Make sure that you're following us on YouTube because we are going to be dropping this course towards the end of the month. It is going to be very, very affordable, less than $1 a day to join this membership and educate yourself on the DeFi space and really truly see how behind the scenes here, myself and some of the other mentors and some of the other community members in CYPRX are making passive income on a weekly basis. As always, many blessings to you guys, and I will see you all in the next video breakdown.